Hello, it is Jacinta Mpali Nkana, and in this week's recording I'll be sharing with you 5 things that can help one deal with a chaotic day. Now, what's a chaotic day? Let's just draw a picture of what a chaotic day can really look like. Now, let's imagine that your day seems to be getting worse with every ticking minute. It could be that since you got out of bed, everything seems to be working against you. Maybe the dog is sick, you aren't feeling well yourself, you've probably called in to rest if you're employed, or cancelled all your day's appointments if you're self-employed. Let's further imagine that all the major appliances in your house stop functioning due to an electric mishap, and you have to deal with your homeowner's insurance companies to get things fixed. Let's further imagine that you had a terrible fight with your partner. Your kids are sick, and maybe even a creditor decided that this was the time to make a mistake and double charge your account, which also means that you're short on cash. To make things worse, as you pull it together to go out of the house and solve some of these challenges, you discover that you have a flat tire and you have absolutely no idea how to change a flat tire. What do you do? What do you do? Well, these are days that test our patience and force us to go within and retrieve our emotional weapons. However, the great news is that no matter how bad the day seems, there is a part of you that remains untouched by the situation. And that part, my friend, is your mind. You can use your mind to emotionally and mentally rise above any challenges, regardless of how bad they seem. And this brings me to the 5 things that you can do to deal with a chaotic day. The number 1 thing you could do is to slow down. This means that you take your time as you resolve every issue, one after another, without trying to chunk things up. Chunking things up is if you continuously refer to what is happening and how many things have gone wrong, and then you start interconnecting them and concluding that there is something wrong with you. No, there is nothing wrong with you. It is something wrong with them. You're just an individual that is very isolated and individualistic. Naturally, you are not your problems. They are different from who you are. So you cannot literally impart them on yourself. You have to separate yourself from these things. They are worldly things. You're way more than these problems. So the first thing to do is to make a to-do list. Things to do begin presenting themselves. Focus on one thing at a time. This will help you stay on top of the issues that are resolved and the ones that need more time or resources. A to-do list also has a way of making us feel accomplished as you mark off every task that you finish. The other thing that you can do is to remember to breathe. Remember to breathe. By deep breathing, you relax, which then gives you the clarity to deal with the issues you have at hand. The third thing is put on soothing music. Let soothing or relaxing music play in the background, and your brain will start picking up on the musical notes, which will then help you relax. The fourth thing is drink a lot of water. The benefits of drinking water, especially in stressful situations, are obvious. Drinking a lot of water will keep you hydrated, focused, and energetic. The fifth thing is don't call anyone to tell them what you're going through. When you call your friends or loved ones and start telling them what you're going through, firstly, you're wasting your time. Secondly, they might make things feel worse for you. Therefore, trust yourself and know that you have the mental and emotional resources within you to solve the chaos. The only exception is if you're calling for professional help. As a matter of fact, if you receive a call amidst the chaos, don't engage them. Ask to call them back. Remember, my friend, there is nothing out of yourself that has the power to disorient you. As long as you're still conscious, you can still tap into your internal resources to resolve any challenges. Furthermore, nothing lasts forever. Maintain your calm. Don't worry, everything will soon get back to normal. And even if it doesn't, You have the human spirit that is always unconditionally fired up with the powers of perseverance, patience, and faith. And just as the Dalai Lama once said, a calm mind brings inner strength and self-confidence, and that's very important for good health. Now, I hope this helps. I know it will if you can do these 5 things, especially when you're dealing with chaos. And remember, you're way more powerful than those issues. You're way more powerful than those challenges. You have what it takes to go through them. I know this will help. In the interim, I'm sending you God's love and light.